first off, as it relates to the lawsuit, I haven't read the lawsuit yet. So I'm aware that there was a lawsuit that was filed, and I will take some time to read over the lawsuit, probably as early as today, to learn more about it. I would say as it relates to the absentee ballot process, if you can't make it to vote in person, there's a reason why we have absentee balloting in this state. And you should be able to. There are military veterans who are thousands of miles away. They should have an ability to be able to have their vote cast and counted. That's very important. I will say, though, that it was pretty disgusting for the state Democratic Party to choose to do this mass mailing that, beyond just pre-filling out the application, that's not the issue. But actually circling the COVID excuse box for everybody, checking that for everyone. I mean, listen, it's just a different standard. That's not something that we do. That's something that they did. I could do that. I could send out a pre-filled out absentee ballot application to everyone where I was actually circling their box for them. When they passed that in Albany originally, I had a problem with that then. Listen, the voters of New York decided last November that they don't want no excuse absentee balloting. That was the New York voter. It went to a vote. This isn't about taking any person's word for it or leaving this delegated to some state legislator or some governor. This was a statewide vote and it went down. New Yorkers don't want no excuse absentee balloting. And as you know, you circle that box. It's basically what you're saying is essentially no excuse absentee balloting, which is a punch in the face of the voter that just told you they don't want no excuse absentee voting. Listen, as far as the election goes, we just need everyone to get out and participate in the process. We encourage everyone to vote. We want everyone's legal vote to be counted. We care about election integrity, regardless of whether your candidate comes in first or second. I have never, with any of my elections, I'm in my fourth term in Congress. I'm in my second term. I served 2 terms in the state Senate, and I ran for Congress in 2008, and I came up short. And regardless of that first loss or the 8 wins afterwards, there's never been an issue in my race with regards to that.
Reporting from the Post last Thursday about Governor Hochul meeting with a business person tied to the hospital industry. Did you get a chance to see that?
I did.
Her reaction,
Yeah, listen, Kathy Hochul got into office in August of last year, and she decided that she needed to raise many tens of millions of dollars in order to run. The only way for her to be able to raise many tens of millions of dollars was to essentially sell out access to the state capitol. She has done this time and time again. We saw it with the over $600 million no-bid contract to a top campaign donor paying twice the price. We've seen it with another applicant getting a multi-billion-dollar exclusive Medicaid transportation contract, did a fundraiser for her, met with her administration during a period where you're not allowed to have those meetings. And then, as you pointed out, there was this story where this person connected with a hospital that's getting a bailout, is getting heavily invested with financially supporting the governor's campaign. It's just a very different way of doing business. I'm someone who would never be accepting donations from political appointees or spouses. We need to expand the state's executive order on that. We need to appoint.
Will you commit to not meeting with the business people like what? On Thursday?
100%, and it's actually.
And you would disclose all of it. I guess that's what I really mean.
Absolutely. If you have. First off, what happened with regards to the applicant for the transportation contract, the law does not allow the meeting, and the meeting took place.